Hello, Cruzmates! It's Wonderful Wind Mage, the cruise ship servant, Chartreuse Proxy, ever and always at your service now. How are we doing tonight, everybody? It is middle of the week, it is a Wednesday today, and we're just looking to chill out more. I am back with more Treasure and Trio, considering how I had a good time with it last time around. And I kind of want to stream it again, especially to prove everybody wrong that I'm not horrible at puzzle games, I'm just a little bit inept at it, okay? Look. I'm okay at puzzle games, but Crimson was crashing out on me so badly last time that I kind of want to do it again to prove a point. Chartreuse, they aren't here right now, they're at work. So I kind of want to hold myself to this. That, and also, I kind of dressed up as the warrior last time, so let's go blue hair and green eyes to be our thief when it comes to a dual Twitch. I want to change it up per session. And I'll be wizard last when it comes to it then. They're kind of like almost like more darker shade when it comes to it then. But yeah, I hope everybody's doing well. Everybody's having a good middle of the week so far, and hopefully that they've been able to relax, have themselves a good time. We are going on to Breezy Beach. Water hazard first and foremost. So, okay, yeah. When it says water hazard, literally you can't just fall off the sides of the world then, but you can push stuff off then. Good to know. Chocolate coin. Oil dumping. What is that question? Why is there a magnifying glass thing? Oh wait, that's a seagull. That's the head of a seagull right there. Okay, I thought that was something else. Okay. Are the spikes... I'm trying to remember my controls. You need 2 people on these spikes when it comes to it then. Also, you can just dump these over here then. Have our lovely warrior push things over without a problem. It wasn't like a wizard teleport everybody over situation. We're all good. Heroes can't swim. Prickly friend. So what we need to do is get the what's his face? Get the wizard over here. Not bad at all. Watermelon! Hope you're doing well too, Rena, Uzi. Elevator. So you can get the thief over here, but the thing is you need to disable these spikes. So you need... Oh! So you need all of these... be standing on. We only have 5 boxes. But what it means by elevators, that I probably need to have the wizard teleport. Oh, wrong way. Teleport the warrior up and down, as the name implies, to be able to get everything where we need it to be. Alright, situation like this. My idea is probably if the warrior pushes these over, we need 2 people on each. We need 5 switches, but if I can just teleport the wizard over anyway herself, we can get rid of one of those boxes, not care about it, and have the thief get over here like this. Perfect. Nice. A Krabby Patty! Oh, is that tricky? Well, not a problem so far. Oh, crab. Oh, I remember this. This is the freaking shotgun crab. From the demo. This level was in the demo too now. Magic Cons, more SpongeBob references. Gear Solid Metal. Because if you try to move up at all, you can't TP. Besides that, you can't TP because that's 2 actions to enable it anyway then. Border. Say or hat. The crab is kind of packing heat. No! Okay, I need to have the wizard draw the crab then. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. Good. Just a little bit of patience right there. This crab is the most chill crab in Rio de Janeiro. Or friendly fire, because yes, it's teaching us that the crab will just kind of pierce through, however. So let us... Let me go watch real quick. So I think the first thing is that I need to drag the crab downwards with the warrior here. Okay, it's just about routing this here. Like so. There we go. Now, next set of spikes is the very bottom. Good routing. Good. There you go. Where's the thief have a paper on their face? Because the thief actually does not aggro monsters when it comes to it. So she can get in the line of sight of the crab without having to worry at all, actually. What's his door? Oh, I see what's going on here. There is a spot at the bottom for the warrior to be. And exactly so. And drag the attention of the crab. They didn't notice that there's that little spot before. There we go, that's perfect. Nice. Sushi. A sweet tentacle. Okay. Yeah, like if we move the thief over, and you'll see, like with that thing right there, she actually just gets to dodge around without it being a problem. So that's just teaching us that there is this octopus now, and trying to catch us with that crab. We can't have it over yet, so we need to use the thief exactly so. Because otherwise the crab's gonna destroy the key. Perfect. A new world is getting launched. Snowy Summit. Nice. They did research about previous criminality. Ooh. Okay. Get the thief over. We could. Shooting like 100 registered student exchanges and like 184 days of rain. Goodness gracious. The rub here. How am I supposed to get that? Try and get things down. Like, the only thing I can technically do right now is move the thief down. Doesn't help me do anything. I'm sorry to hear about that, Lucy. Sorry that you also can't really do too much about that at the end of the day. That really sucks. That's right, going down here is kind of a fool's errand. The only thing I technically can do is like push the box here, but then like it's doing nothing for me. So it's kind of stuck in place. Because it's the thief, it's not like they can draw aggro with the wizard. The thief can't get over on her own, but the wizard can teleport past the first box. That was the rub with the puzzle here. Because I can teleport otherwise, but I can instead have the thief run over, and I need the wizard to teleport herself first, of course. That's good to note. Warrior can't destroy those. Octopus stall. Nice. The octopus's treasure. Team exercise. When I say team exercise, that's honestly not too bad, all things considered. Nice. When towards my time to definitely towards the nowhere near states. Going to control correctly? Suppose so. But that's cool, getting to know that about you, Lucy. So spikes require all of these. But you can't push the boxes in any way up here, so you have to put them on these switches down here no matter what. Actually, yeah, let's have the thief stand in the corner, actually. So if you try to teleport the boss with the wizard, then nothing is gonna come to then. And the same thing here. Fine and good. And then everybody else just stands right here then. Nice. Sunglasses. Prickly Island. So the wizard is out of the puzzle until I can maybe teleport her up then. I think the idea here is to get both of these switches enabled, moving everybody up and down at precise times. It's perfect. Warrior can get past. Allow the wizard to teleport over. And then from here, the wizard needs to teleport the warrior to push the boxes. And then the thief can get to a treasure. Nice! There's seaweed. Camper. No way to disable the spikes of any kind. Do you want to do this then? I'm seeing the rub here. We need to have a way to free the wizard from the crutches of all of these boys here. Actually, not necessarily, because I forgot that boxes are sturdy enough to just sit on the switches. So once the warrior's out, we can actually do something like this. Then that'll allow the warrior to be on this back row here. He's spotted once on the cycle. Okay, back it up for a second. Warrior goes up, thief gets in the way? No. It's like this. Allows the warrior to get through. Then we push the bots in the way. The crabs, and we can't shoot the wizard on rip. There you go. Hi, Franny. Yes, you're calling me a snad. Is it because I'm nice, small, and bite-sized? Welcome to the chat. I hope you're doing well now, y'all. Sorry that I'm not interacting too much in chat. I'm just kind of distracted by everything going on right now, so... Because I gotta kind of think during a puzzle game, so I don't get streamed at for how inept I am. Was that the whole world? No, there's 5 more. I just pressed the wrong button. Okay, we're good. Gun and tentacle. Yeah, I hope y'all are doing well. So, wizard is permanently gonna be targeted. You need to time the on and off cycle for when wizard is being targeted and when the warrior is moving. Perfect. Now that wasn't bad at all, quite frankly. One piece dress. The one piece! That one was I just noticed that you could put a bot in front like with the thief, so you could actually try to do something with that then, but it's all good. Okay, so... to disable these spites, you need all 3 of these switches. A bunch of boxes around. These boxes means you cannot traverse in any way. This here means the thief could maybe push over. Most of that's really doing. Like, it's not really doing much. Like, what are you supposed to do? You can put some boxes on the sides here, so there's kind of there. But what it's potentially telling you, rather... not push that box all the way. What the game is telling you is that by doing something like that, you can come around, block things off, that way these crabs can't shoot. Oh, but you need A-bots. You don't need just A-bots. There's no way for the warrior to get past. And you'll always die to the crab otherwise, so hold on. Let's rewind this for 2 seconds. Warrior can't attack tentacles. There's really no purpose for this being here. Whatever reason. Like, for whatever reason it might be. And I can't use this box in any way because it's stuck in the corner. That's where I can get around, because what you need is that you need to disable the spites that way warrior can be teleported over by wizard to get to the treasure. You can't run into it, and it's not like the aggro is blocking necessarily then. What if we push this box over here? Is the thought process here. You don't have to block both crabs necessarily. You need to block the first one. Once that first one's gone, then wizard still can't get over. Even if I bought the first crab, even if I'm able to kill the first crab like that, unless I get the unless I have a way for everybody to stand on. Because even if I like swap the orientation around, warriors still can't get over. I'd say, wait, no. You can do like that. There you go. Warrior doesn't have to start you over the spikes. They just need to be in range for a wizard. Nice! Nice! Enough points for the Sun Cruzy. To be fair, you'd only get for like a puzzle or so that comes here. So I'd rather. So it's probably better not to then, for now. Amphibious Warfare. What's the plot here? Is the plot? Why is there? Oh wait, no. I see now. Up there, that's just a pressure plate. Is actually what it is. What I'm thinking, solution-wise. I was hoping that maybe the wizard could teleport far away enough. That's not it. You need the warrior, of course, to be to hit the what's-his-face. To hit the switch. Has a turn. Teleport with this turn. I thought I'd need the thief, but I don't necessarily at all. I think I have the inklings of my idea here. Okay, see, I'm trying to inch the warrior up with every move that I do. Wait for it to be a cycle. And then have the wizard keep baiting for the warrior. Then, now that you guys' attention is only on the warrior, you can just stay here and have the thief take care of everything for us. Perfect! Nice! Will Cowboy onto the warrior if the warrior's hiding behind the thief? Yes, he still will. Because it's just like he won't aggro necessarily onto the warrior on its own then. So if I do this, you still see it would still kill the thief no matter what. Okay, what is this novel? Bulletproof. You need to get everybody over on the switches, essentially. I am trying to understand what the conceit of this level is. I'm sorry. because the gap is not big enough to get everybody over when it comes to with that noise. So, unfortunately, there's no way to disable these spikes. Can't push the key all the way to the corner and then try to swap the thief afterwards. I'm just gonna test to see if it does what... Okay, the key actually does work on the pressure plates. Because my guess for the level would be something like have the warrior help to bait. That way movement is possible. Bulletproof. Hold on. Okay, you know, before my dance, let's reset this. Is it referring to the key as bulletproof? The issue remains, I still have to get 2 people over here. There has to be a plan of action. And you quite literally cannot move over. That is such a cool mechanic. I thought to myself, what's the only other thing you can interact with? And it's the freaking tentacle. The tentacle is what they're referring to as bulletproof. I feel so smart. As he couldn't destroy the tentacle otherwise anyways. One more cycle cruising. There you go. Yeah, you couldn't destroy the tentacle otherwise, no matter how hard you tried with the warrior. So I had to think, if I can't get the key to block it, because I thought at first it was referring to the key being bulletproof, what if I have somebody actually stand for where the tentacle would be? Or I'd stand after the tentacle. And I'm very happy about that. And I just got an email from my bank. Okay, we're good. Breezy Beach finale. The conceit here is to get the wizard over to the corner here so that she can teleport. What do these switches do? Enable spikes? We have to enable spikes one way or another. I think we can cross back and forth without a problem. Only problem that springs to mind. is she's getting scared all the way going up. This does make it so I can't teleport downwards, no matter how hard I try. I need to get A-bots over to the top? Question mark? out that we have a bot to get in the way of the crabs. That way they can't shoot. Thought process is coming along here. Then the biggest problem then would be I'd need to have somebody to push the spots over here to the side one. Or I'd push it to the left, that way you can actually push it out and have somebody be able to get things over. But otherwise, we just have this last crab. Most that I've got so far is something like this. Not like I can switch the crabs no matter how much I'd like to. Then past this, I need to find a way to have like somebody standing here. That way they can push the other bots, but then I don't need somebody else to be standing there. That's a huge 2x3 that I can instead go like this at. Move the others out of the way for the moment. Have the wizard and warrior move up. And the thief needs to push and block the last. Perfect. More bots. He stands here. Okay, also I'm seeing a potential problem. I don't think I actually want to push all the boxes over in the corner here yet. Instead, what might be better a situation like this with the boxes. Yes, I can teleport everybody over here. That's actually lovely. Ah, shoot, dude. I did not think this through. To be fair, I should have been thinking way ahead. These fights need 3 boxes on them. past that, I could just leave on an island like this or so. Can I? Are these boxes? So it's just that switch. Because once I have all the boxes up there, this should be when I'd want to get the warrior and the wizard there. That's just where I was. The next question then, of course, would be how I'm supposed to get the boxes when I've already pushed them all up in the corner here. Once we sit on the bottom then. In which case then, the question is there a way for me to use all the boxes? One, two, three, four, 5 sits with our thief then. But ooh. Because I think the best I can do is something like this. That's one box too short. Do everything that I need, right? I did push one at the top over, yes. But like, when they're in a row like this, there's really no way for me to interact with them. Because I need to have this space right here to be able to push the bots. When it comes to it, I need to actually be able to route around. Okay, same solution as we had before, work in progress. I'm gonna try to salvage as many of these bots as I can this time. Can't Maid past it to push it in instead of that? I have no idea what you're talking about. Like, when those bots are all in a line, I can't, like, pull them or like that anyhow. I'm kind of stuck then right now. I'm too dumb to figure these puzzles out. You're fine, you're fine. It's just that puzzle games are hard for people to wrap their way around, and especially if you're not playing them too. Then it's another way of, well, you're not trying it, and it's kind of harder to compartmentalize everything. Okay. I have one more bots than last time. Now, how does having one more bots help me? If I had 5 bots, I feel like this could be a little bit better. Right now, I think I might just be still stumping myself a little bit here. If I did something like this, I think what I could do well, if I did something like that, it allows me to get both the warrior and the wizard up. Push this extra bots down here. Now I get to enable these spikes. Get warrior and wizard over. Wizard needs to TP. Are just basically playing on our cadences here. Nice! Nice! Took me a moment there. I realized that after the warrior moved down that the crowd wasn't actually looking at her. Let's go! That's clean. That's so clean. Someone's finishing movement. It's a lot about timing it, especially since it was every on beat and every like 2-3 beats essentially. So for the octopus there, that took a moment, and I'm pretty happy with that. Pretty happy though. Surfboard. Right while observing safety rules. Chocolate coin. Where are the real gold coins? First, verify what is the cursed gold coin. I thought I would have said, where's the chocolate coins? I would have laughed. A melon imbued with the elemental power of water. Krabby Patty. It doesn't contain pickles. Thank you, SpongeBob. Magic console. No. Yeah. One in the hat and trading spinach. Popeye. Starfish. Nothing special. Compass. Device for recording the location of the bed. Thank you, Minecraft. Sushi. Dish made from fish of unknown origin. Swim ring. Be careful not to drift too far away. Octopus doll. Vimo. Splatoon. Frozen tuna. A tunic weapon with ice properties. That's just like any RPG with joke weapons. Sunglasses. An item that the thief particularly likes. Don't know if that's anything special. Like any special reference. If it was like the sweat cover ones, maybe I'd say dangerous too. Fresh seaweed. Doesn't look very tasty. White rum. Drink too much will end up groggy. I've only ever had right one like twice ever. One piece dress. The item that sparked the Great Pirate Era. Yup. Telescope. Looking through its reverse reveals a new world. Coconut. 100% orange juice. Pirate flag. Trade around my way to misunderstandings, so keep it stored away. Fair enough. That's a pretty good world, I gotta say.